What's good, people? It's me, K3B, King through the Beast, and we are on the Red Dead Redemption 2. Can't forget the 2. We are on our way to collect the debt right now. Still doing business for other people and not having a business for ourselves and building things for ourselves. Arthur has no vision for himself, you know? He has no plans for himself. Yet alone have a plan for someone else, you know? That's the funniest thing, to have no plan for yourself. But you want people in your life, and you want people to accept you for who you are, but you have no vision for yourself, and no plan for yourself. So how can you actually have other people in your life, you know?
You got any business at the mine?
That's the weirdest thing in the world.
I'm looking for an Arthur Londonderry. I was told he works here.
Londonderry? Oh, you'll want to speak to the foreman. He's down in the pit.
Is this the pit? Like the mind to me, I would have said the mind, but the mind is inside the rock. See, you get it? The mind, a mind, is inside the rocks, inside the mountain, inside the body, the earth. It's where all the treasure is, right? All the precious stones and rubies and diamonds. Yeah, Arthur just fell. It's all good though. Gotta penetrate the mind to get to the treasure in life. A lot of people just stay on the surface level and collect what falls from higher
Arthur
places.
Londonderry. Is he here?
I'm sorry, feller, but you're too late. Arthur's dead.
The man's dead. What's wrong with you?
Oh boy, you can't exactly beat it out of him now, can you?
Interesting.
You might get something off his widow just across from Butcher's Creek, but I'd hurry. You ain't gonna be the only one a-knocking.
You ought to be ashamed of
Hey,
yourself.
I ain't the godforsaken moneylender.
Got me out here looking for a man that I don't even know who really exists. You feel me? That could have been him.
Look at you.
They laughing at you, Arthur.
Get out of here.
They're just laughing at you, Arthur.
On your way now.
Hey, you ain't allowed to come much farther. This is private.
I hear you.
Keep moving.
People don't want you near their land. They don't want you to know what's going on because you know they got valuable stuff in there. These valuables ain't supposed to be for you, my guy. You have no business up here. Like I said, a mind, because they was in a mind, keeps valuable things. The mind, the brain. It's a terrible thing to waste. People that develop their own mind and their own way of thinking, right? That's in a good direction are treasures. That actually been through life, been through hell, and came out still good, still pure, and not just doing crap to get attention, doing crap to get money, just doing everything that everybody else is doing.
Stay sharp.
I didn't mean to shoot that horse though. They was waiting on me, man. You could just see it coming. The roadblocks, the difficulties, you're going through hell. The issue is Arthur can survive this, right? He had his way out. He had his person to tell his war stories to. He had a chance to go build his own legacy, his own family, and learn from the mistakes that he's been making, right? But he chose to continue to stay on the ride, to continue to go down the rabbit hole, continue to what? Take that red pill.
Gonna pack all your stuff, Angel? I don't wanna go. It'll be an adventure.
He decided to keep
I don't wanna
that
go.
red
I want
pill
a daddy. Be brave, sweet Angel.
on his daddy, huh?
Be brave.
Mrs. Londonderry.
Arthur's dead.
I know. I'm sorry for
That's foreshadowing, ain't it? That could be your daddy. That can be your son, Arthur.
It's just
That could have been your son.
we lent Arthur some money, you see, and
So it was you. You son of a bitch. What do you want now? You want my boy's shoes? You want the food out of our bellies? What little there is? You want me to lie down for you?
no.
Arthur gave everything to pay your bills. Everything. And now there's some fellas coming to take the house. There ain't nothing left, mister.
I just wanted to say the debt's canceled, and here, take this. It won't bring your husband back, I know. You need money and I don't.
Well, you're a good man. I just wish you'd done it before he worked himself into the grave. But you know, maybe you and your friend that lent him the money could do things differently. Like, not threaten a man. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I really am.
Like I said, yo, that can be what Arthur could have had. That could have been what he could have had. A lot of people give up their future to other people. You feel me? Like Reverend Swanson got off the bottle. He ain't sick on the liquor no more. He not drunk. But Arthur's sick. Arthur don't have anything. He passed up every opportunity he had to have love, to have his own, to be in the gang, to be a part of the boys. So let's go see what this man want. We ate up all these debts because we had the money to do it. We might as well just pay him, right? But Arthur is just like a lot of men that I know, that I grew up with. And they still like this. They done passed up family for the boys, for the fun. And they have women, but they still act like boys. And they really haven't experienced life properly to be a man. And when manly things come up, they lose their cool and they blow up. They explode and throw tantrums. But they have big boy toys, not little boy guns, and pretend to shoot people. They actually shoot people and steal and rob and kill.
Whoa, y'all look a little lost. Me and my brothers might be able to help you.
I got the horse. He's one of them that hit the holler.
Well, well.
Whoa. Where you at? High ground? People see with the boys, gang of people surviving on the street, robbing, stealing, killing, taking people cars, trying to rob my horse. You feel me? Same thing. Invading people's homes, trying to just come up quick, not doing things the proper way. Take over the government, fire people, take their jobs, rearrange the pay, you know? Just wildlife, wild animals, savages in suits. We got savages in suits, right? Like P. Diddy, that famous video, he said, I'm a savage, I'm a savage, I get anything I want. It's like, you can cover up everything, you can cover things up well, you can dress it up well. But underneath all that costume and makeup and mask and smiles, it's bad people that put on a good show, put on a good act.
Easy, boy.
Real is in the actions. Real is what you produce. You can talk all day, you can look good, but what do you produce? A lot of people just produce, they want followers, people to just pay them attention and teach them nothing and just watch them do stuff.
Arthur, you dumbass.
But they don't make leaders, see? Dutch don't make leaders. But people believe in Arthur. And that's what Dutch don't like. That people starting to believe in Arthur. And not him. They going against his word and going to rescue John. Don't want John around so he can take Abigail. You feel me? He lost Miss O'Shea so he can go get Abigail. But people don't understand people. They don't. See what he got to say.
Hey,
Ah, how did you get on, Mr. Morgan?
just Danny. Just get up.
What?
Get up.
What is wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Nothing at all.
What are you doing?
Something I should have done a long time ago. Get your bag. Is this it?
I don't understand.
Out there making decisions
Well, I probably should.
without consent.
Just me.
You feel me?
And you shame us. If we could be shamed any more than we already are, that should do. Go.
I don't understand you. What are you doing?
Go and get a job.
Should say the same thing about y'all, right?
They say the sick delude themselves. I was your friend.
You and me, we ain't decent. But those folk, they was. Now here, take that. Take that and get lost.
They see
I ain't
that.
leaving.
They see it. But they should say this to Dutch, right? They not saying this to Dutch. And that's what Dutch is afraid of. Dutch is afraid of Arthur creating division.
Morning.
See?
I did what had to be done.
I know you did. I'm not saying anything.
See?
Okay.
Division within the group. It's division within the group. They see it, they gonna go run tell that. That Martin, he had a comedy special, run tell that. They gonna go run and tell Dutch what happened. Arthur lost his mind, man. He out here got a big old heart for no reason now.
Where's Kane? Has anyone seen Kane? Where's Kane?
Morning, Arthur.
What's with you?
Are you gonna throw me out
See?
like Strauss?
See?
Maybe, if it comes to it.
Arthur think he king. He think he King Arthur. He think he King Arthur. We gotta do something about this Dutch. He think he bigger than the group. Ain't nobody bigger than the group. But yeah, he putting the group in the right direction, but the group don't want to go into the right direction. They want to stay in the direction they're going in. You know?
Dear sir, you were once very kind to Beau and myself, and it pains me to ask you to show us further kindness. But I have nowhere else to turn, and nobody else upon whom I can impose. I will, of course, pay you handsomely for your troubles. My family have turned quite mad and are threatening to send me away to stop my work, which they say is disgracing them. As if their history of absolute moral depravity, utter debauchery, and perpetual drunkenness did not disgrace them enough. I must escape, yet I am kept prisoner here. Can you help? Most days I am to be found at the cabins on the plantation. The main house and all it stood for are thankfully no more. Yours faithfully, Penelope Braithwaite.
It's crazy that Arthur's finding a heart now. Heart is just the mind to think on his own, right? That's all it really basically is. The heart, the center of your mind. Well, all these people, they just following Dutch. Anything that hurts Dutch,
Good morning.
they don't like.
Come, have a seat, Morgan. We're discussing ladies' bloomers.
Just a just a nasty perverted man right there. Nasty perverted man right there, y'all. So we're gonna go see Penelope. We helping everybody find love and protect their love. We protecting love, but we ain't doing it ourselves, right? It's like people talk about love. People talk about love and they tell you all this stuff on social media, but they not doing it themselves. They have no evidence that they're doing it themselves. You gotta practice what you preach. And a lot of people don't practice what they preach. And another way of saying it is walk it like you talk it. Connection between what secular music and what gospel. It's just another dialect of English. This is all that is. It's different, it's diversified, so people can have a better understanding. But a lot of people don't understand what they actually are consuming. A lot of people are not understanding the things that they entertain. They know what's being said, but they don't comprehend it and apply it so they can apply it to life. Or does it even apply to their life to help them in life, you know?
Just 'cause I killed them all ain't mean I should got to carry them all. Dude, as far as I can...
Well, look, we're being watched.
They pulled out the guns on me, man.
Shoot that son of a bitch, come on!
They pulled them out on me. They pulled them out on me. They pulled them out on me. And the dudes that just tried to jump me. So I was just being proactive like the FBI should be and get rid of them before they end up doing something later to the people that I'm with. You know? They said they killed people, so hey, you just told yourself, you self-incriminated yourself. Like Arthur, he's a prime example. He ain't practicing what he preach. He's doing it to the smaller people. A lot of people pick on the smaller people. They never do it to the big fish, the person they need to confront. Dutch. They just let Dutch do what he want to do. Because, you know, they need that security. Because At the end of the day, it's Dutch's gang. He's a part of Dutch's gang. Dutch already tried to get rid of him once. Now that he's weak, right? He'll be easy. And now that, you know, people saw what he did to Stroud, they don't want Arthur to talk to him. Now, he ain't talk to me that way. And they gonna conspire to get rid of him. The women already want him there. You know, the women want Arthur. All the girls want Arthur. They don't want to touch the new boys. They don't want to touch the boys. It used to be everybody get the turn. Now it's like, no, I want Arthur. Get rid of the competition. They don't make themselves better. They try to get stuff for cheap. A lot of people buy early. They buy low. They get a girl when she has no confidence. And they make her feel better than what she thinks she is. When she's really better than him. But she just has low self-esteem, low confidence in herself. And then when she start feeling herself and feeling better, he got a bad girl. But then when you really think about it, when she get in situations around other people and in public, the man is insecure. Because the man didn't grow up. The man is just funny. He don't make her smile. She's not honored to be his wife. She just wanna be a wife. But she's not honored to be his wife, to wear his last name. Honor and pride are two separate things. People take pride in being a wife. People take pride in being a mother. But they're not honored to be specifically that man's wife. People are not honored to be in Dutch's gang. They take pride in making money and being a part of something that people are afraid of. But if they wasn't making money, they wouldn't want to do it. They always find a way to make money. But it's Dutch's gang, but they're nothing without Arthur. They're nothing without Arthur. Arthur is probably the main reason why they get stuff done, you know? If Arthur wasn't around, they all would be locked up and running for their lives and separated. That's what happened in the second Red Dead Redemption, the first one. Arthur died, they was all separated, running from the law. With Arthur, they stay together. But without Arthur, they're nothing. Arthur's the glue that keeps it all together. He's a Swiss Army knife. He's a all-around person that can do many things. He can be the leader, but he chooses to play his role and keep everything together. Without Arthur, the gang is falling apart. And with Arthur being sick, the gang is sick. You feel me? Arthur take care of everybody. He gives tough love to the boys. And he's trying to be disciplined. But a lot of people don't want discipline. They don't want tough love. They just want the soft stuff. But when you put yourself in hard situations, you can't be soft in hard situations. You gotta be tough. But if you never had tough love, you'll never understand how to deal with tough situations in a flexible manner. You'll just be too hard and you'll be brittle and you'll break and fall and fold in the pressure. It's a complicated yet simple subject, you know, but people want it their way when they want it. They don't know how to flow. They want to hold it and control it. But love and life is something you really don't control. Something you just ride the wave and you figure it out so you can stay ahead of it and never just be on time or never be late to things, you know. And you're always prepared for the best, the worst, and the ugly, and the greatest. I'll stay away from y'all. I definitely stay away from y'all. I'm a criminal myself. I'm not dealing with that. It's crazy how you have to pick your battles in life. You really have to pick your battles in life. Arthur's the type where he started doing this a little too late. If he would have woke up earlier and saw this stuff earlier, he wouldn't have missed his train. And then he got a second train to come around. See, train route right there. Then he got a second train to come around, and he refused to do it again. And the same people that he gotta look after set him up, and he don't see eye to eye with them no more. The one person he could be himself around. The one person he can be himself around. That he feel comfortable being himself around. He let go past twice. Twice. For the boys. Not to help out his mom, not to make sure that his family's okay, but to help out the boys that's always up to no good.
Hey, what is your problem?
Which is crazy. You leave your father's house, you feel me, for love, to go build your own house with a woman and build your own family. But yet he passed up the opportunity. Arthur passed up the opportunity to do that. And he's a son of Dutch, you feel me? A son of Dutch. He's not Arthur Morgan the man, he's one of Dutch's sons.
Oh, you came. You came. You finally came.
I came.
Oh, thank you, you lovely, lovely man.
The course of true love.
Oh, come on, let's go. We ain't got a minute to lose. They killed her. They killed Miss Calhoun. All she wanted was a better lot for women, and they killed her, those pigs.
Who killed her?
I don't know. My cousins, probably, or Beau's. Well, you met them. They're animals. Not
See?
even animals, but
Animals,
monsters.
monsters.
Monsters, if God had lost all his powers of imagination. Can you please take me
Men
to
with
the
no
train station?
understanding or
Beau be waiting.
comprehension.
Bo, why couldn't he come and rescue you?
Well, if they saw me and him together, they'd lynch him and send me off to a nunnery. Or maybe they'd lynch us both, I ain't quite sure. They do so love hanging folk.
Where you heading?
Up to Boston.
Good. Yeah, I like you up there. Come on, let's go.
Of course.
She would not sacrifice her king. You feel me? Beau is her king. A woman will not sacrifice her king.
I'm in your hands.
She
Just
will
get me to
use
Rhodes Railway
other
Station.
she'll use
Okay,
other things,
try and get you
but
a
not
train.
sacrifice her king. She'll use a
Bo's
knight.
just waiting at the station. In the
She'll use
hope
a
you'll show
bishop.
up, or I'll show
She'll use a
up.
pawn and a rookie.
He goes to there every day he can.
But her
Makes up
king,
some
she will make
excuse
sure
or
that he is
I
safe.
said he would see me there one day soon, and today he will. God willing.
Well.
A true queen will not sacrifice her king.
Love, all right.
I've hardly seen him since the rally. They watch me so carefully, and he's waited, or so his letters say. Our families won't let us out. And then all that business with Aunt Catherine and my cousins. You saw the house. And then Lee Gray and those boys killed. So much bloodshed. You'd think this could be a new beginning, but everyone left alive. They're even more angry.
Maybe anger's a complicated thing to let go of.
Something good. has
People
to
live
come out
off
of this
passion.
Awful feud.
That's what I've been hoping.
Bo and I
They
have
live in
to
the
be
dark
there.
and they need the passion
Our
to see.
families were here for years and years.
Because they don't have no
Sometimes
light
I
above
feel
their
like we
head,
can't
a
just
halo.
leave death and pain and ruination behind us.
Plenty before you have. Plenty will again. But, yeah. As far as it goes, get out. Don't look back. Make something decent of your lives.
He's a good man, isn't he? Bo.
There are worse.
He's kind and he's caring.
Just
and
like
he's
you, Arthur.
strong.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh.
Strong mentally.
Thanks, but
And not strong like you.
Mentally
but
strong.
Strong enough to stand up to his family.
See? Mentally
To be
strong.
different
Has a
from
strong spirit and
How
nerves.
hard that can be to say something is wrong when everyone around you thinks it's right.
no, perhaps I don't.
See?
He is a good man, and he's lucky. You're both lucky to have each other.
There he is. Oh, it's him. Will you ride on the train with us a little, just to the first stop?
Fine.
You came! You came! At last, you came!
Bo, my sweet, my best of men.
Oh, hardly a man at all. But I love you, Penelope Braithwaite. There it is. Sir, how can we ever repay your kindness?
Well, some of them jewels would do just fine.
Bo, Arthur's gonna join us. I think we need the support. Please, could you buy the tickets, dear Mr. Morgan? We
See?
can't chance being seen.
Sure.
Thank you. We'll meet you on the platform.
Use Arthur. He's a pawn. Everybody else use him. You might as well use him too, right?
Can I have 3 tickets to Saint Denis, please, sir?
Of course. Oh, hello, sir.
Hello, Alden. I hope all is well.
Not terribly, but good to see you.
Hey, cousin. No, hey, no, you leave us alone. Penelope, get back.
Excuse me, Alden. Here, get on the train. Get your bags, miss. I got this.
Come here, Yankee.
With pleasure, you goddamn fool.
Yankee.
Come back here without giving you a willing.
We should have done this last time.
Get on the train, Carl. Go to your woman. Oh, now there's only one of you. It was nothing.
So always got to handle things physically because they don't want want him to go. You can't love nobody if we can't find no love. You gonna be miserable here with us.
Please, get on.
You gonna be miserable here with us.
Hello, future. Almost.
All right, all done. That is quite a family you got there, son.
I know. Charming to the last. Then again, my uncle used to keep his own half-brother as a slave, so what do you expect? Good manners?
My uncle used to say things were better the way they were, when he could rape and kill with impunity, and he didn't have to work a day in his life.
Both our families. There's good people in this county, but our families bullied them and drove most of them off, whites as well as blacks, all over this silly feud.
Well, down to life.
Oh, my lord.
What?
I thought I was seeing
It's
things.
my second cousin.
What is up with y'all family, bro?
Cousins.
I think they found out about the jewels.
All right, keep your heads down. I'll deal with this. Jules.
It's always about money, man.
That's dead.
It's all about money. People love money.
Must have all the jewels in the state. The amount of
When it's about money, they don't want to give up nothing, man. They want they cut. Even if they didn't work for nothing.
Oh, man. Penelope Braithwaite, this ain't about no star-crossed lovers. She robbed her own family blind.
She robbed the whole family blind. They know what you took, Penelope.
Look!
Man.
Is that the driver? He's abandoning us!
Hold tight, all right? I'll take a look up front.
What will you do?
I'll figure it out. You okay?
We're fine.
Now you driving the train, Arthur.
All right, I'm gonna go try and start this train, see if we can get out of here.
You doing all this for people, but you can't even do it your life. You couldn't even run away with your own life. You feel me? It's crazy what you'll do for others but won't do for yourself. You taking them to a place of safety, running away with love, but you couldn't do it. You got to see it done first before you want to do it, but your train already passed. You feel me? It's not like you writing her or you got her address to write her, you know what I mean, to let her know what's going on with you or anything. You literally just let her just ride off away from you because you want change. And when you finally change, it's too late. You got to start change early in life before you actually need to change. And then people usually change on time, and then you spend most of the time that you need to be enjoying life trying to get to where you can enjoy life, and by the time you get to that point, you wasted a lot of time. It's better to be early. To be on time is to be late early. To be on time is late, and to be late you should never start in the first place. They always say God is never there when you want him to be there, right? That's because God's always there, early, waiting on you. You just gotta get yourself together. Arthur not getting himself together, but Arthur is helping others don't make the same mistakes he's making. So in a way that kind of helps, but you putting people before your own happiness. And that's why he's suffering. Because he's not working on his happiness. You gotta work on your happiness too. Just can't work on other people. Can't just observe other people. You actually gotta make moves for your own well-being. Your own situations. Can't save the world. Because the world's always gonna be in need. The world is always gonna need help. People always wanna, that's what the government's for. That's why we have government, to help people in need. Individuals need to help self, and you help what you can. But when they defund government and government can't help people, when you have natural disasters, never know what you need until it's actually time for you to actually use it, right? And when you take it away, it's gone.
We stopped.
It's best you go on alone from here.
Mr. Arthur, I didn't know you could drive a train.
Neither did I. But if I'm honest, it was kind of fun. And I didn't kill any of us. Well, I killed some of your relatives, but they would have killed all of us.
You are a gentleman, sir.
Oh, no, I ain't.
Yes, you are. Here, I ain't got much money, but these sapphires are worth a lot of money. Old family heirloom.
That Braithwaite treasure.
I mean, I can't do nothing with it.
I couldn't take it. No. Let's get you off to Boston before any more of your relatives show up.
That might be wise.
Hey, you there? Yeah? This couple is heading up north to the Boston line. They got money, they'll pay you on arrival. That work for you?
Yeah, sounds fine. Get on in.
Hey, you carry protection on a journey like this?
I wouldn't be much of a stage driver if I didn't. Goes everywhere I do. Hey!
Miss Braithwaite is gonna hold on to this until arrival. On account of the treasure on your person.
I don't know how to thank you.
You're a fine man, sir.
Just get out of here. I'll leave. Yeah!
I feel for Arthur, man. Though when I say I feel for Arthur, I pity Arthur. You always pity the fool. And people always have a soft spot for fools. They don't know no better. We always have a soft spot for fools. People are fools. They lust and go after materials and not ideas and have the same mindset as people. That's what love is, a mindset, a concept in the mind. To have a vision to make life better together. Let's see. We're gonna go see what Dutch and them want, but we got bounty. I think we got a bounty.
Be with you momentarily.
Oh dear. Have you come down with the flu as well, sir?
Flu? No.
Yeah, new landlord.
Nothing.
Bounty.
It's just been going around, that's all. Anyway, how can I help you?
You already helped me, my guy. Appreciate it.
Thanks, mister. Let's go, boy.
We gotta go to the next town, man. It's like people learn from people. He's learning what it takes to actually have somebody. He's learning what it actually takes to love somebody, right? But these lessons, he's not learning. He's becoming a new person. But he's learning at these things at the twilight of his life. He's already sick. He's learning these things late in life. Because he's comfortable. He was in his comfort zone. And he never went outside his comfort zone to learn more things. You know? He never went outside his comfort zone to learn more things.
I hope you ain't looking for gold, partner. I ain't seen so much as a fleck round here.
We're not gonna be no gold hunting. It's just that you got to understand you have to be diverse in life. Diversity is how you become all around and not just boxed and capped. People want you to be capped and have limits. That's why in 2K, if you do the work, you get limit breakers, right? And you can expand the caps that you have on your attributes. But a lot of people don't do the work to break caps. They just want to buy it and have it happen for them, you know? People never want to do the work. They want to just pay their way through life and not actually learn new skills, earn new skills. They always think they're deserving when nothing in life is deserved, it's earned. People that don't want to do the work and they want to waste time doing nothing but chaotic things and fun things. And the fun things, they don't hit the same because they got it quick. And they didn't go through the struggle to actually to be able to appreciate the fun times. You gotta go through the bad to enjoy the good. And when you enjoy the good, the bad, if all you enjoy is good, those bad times will feel like hell. And you'll never want to make it through. It'll break you down. You gotta go through those bad times to appreciate the good. And those good times you want to not happen. You don't want those bad times to stay long. So what you do, you get them over with. The older you get, you realize you can't avoid issues. You can't avoid trouble. You can rise above trouble and understand where it is and understand where it comes from because you understand the energy. Now, it doesn't come with a color. It doesn't come with a skin tone. It doesn't come with a hairstyle. It's energy. People's actions are trouble. And people will warn you with their words if they are trouble or not. They try to hide it, but you can tell by the tone and the pace and what they're trying to hide and the snarkiness and all that. So you can tell who's trouble and who's not trouble. Fake smiles. You gotta secure yourself. Be around like-minded people. And you can feel that. People try to fake it. They come up on money. And they try to live with people, you know, outside of their means. Means mean what you mean in life. What you mean to do. What your intentions. Point is, what I'm trying to make. People that actually have good energy, that actually have money, they don't have huge homes. They have nice sized family homes that is protected. They're not trying to be flashy and flossy. They just get what they are. They get who they are. They're not trying to show out for anybody. They just like nice things. A lot of people that get nice things, they only get them to show off to other people. They don't get them because that's what they wanted and that's what they deserve, and it's just something they can afford. Most people that get nice things, they get it to show off and say, "Yeah, this is what I have." But you got a say you driving a Mercedes, but you living in Section 8 housing. That makes no sense. You got a Mercedes, but you live in an apartment. That makes no sense. You value the car more than the home, more than the house. Because the house is for a family, not a single person. Most people get things to show off, like all these entertainers and rappers. They got big old homes that they live alone, that they bring their mistresses to show off on. I just understand in life that people overcompensate for things. I understand in life that people will continue to attract with their wallet and materials because they have nothing to truly offer people, you know? And when you hear a president always talking about being rich, and not about the well-being of the people, shows you where our country is headed. Shows you that when things go wrong, like all these tornadoes and stuff, that they're not going to be there to aid, and they're not going to be there to be able to help and spend the government's money to help. We're just trying to put money in people's pockets to stay on top, to control the flow of cash flow. It's not about governing the land and making sure people are healthy mentally, physically, and emotionally, spiritually, so they can pursue life, liberty, and they can pursue happiness. You don't be happy pursuing money. They're happy when they get money. But the pursuit of money isn't a happy quest. It's not. It's a daunting quest. And you never can have enough chasing it. Whoa.
This ain't your business. Go away.
Savages, right? Trying to take that woman. Savages. savages. They trying to take a woman. They destroy
I'm tied up here.
everything that helped her move through life. Oh, I didn't mean to kick you, lady. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kick you. I didn't mean to kick you. Get you away from there. Try to get her all alone. So they, you know what I mean? I pay your bills. You don't gotta do nothing. So she can't drive herself or be able to move in this world without them. People do that. They trick you with that whole I pay all your bills thing. Paying bills isn't just a physical thing. Can you help her with her mental state to get through life? Can you teach her how to drive her life better and make better decisions? Can you teach her how to read people? You know, teach her how to see things that are not there, that needs to be seen, that needs to be understood. What's understood don't need to be said, you know what I mean? But can you get her to that point where things don't need to be said, where she understands you and y'all have what? A hidden language. Where y'all understand things and don't have to say things, but just a look will get you through, like signs. Teach her the signs of life. Teach her how to read people properly. So she can be safe, secure, and don't have to need you 24/7. And she can actually, you can actually have free time to actually do things that you would like to do for your pleasure and actually build, you know? Don't always have to babysit her like a princess. A lot of people have princesses calling them queens. A lot of queens have princes calling them kings. I did a lot of rambling this episode, but I've been on the road. You feel me? We've been on the road trying to get to a point where we need to be. But we'll definitely catch y'all on the next EP, man.